So this is measuring the speed of a squash ball or any ball. We're going to use a squash ball going down a ramp at different heights. Okay, so to get us started, we need to measure 10 centimetres from the bottom of our clamp stand to the top of our ramp. Okay, and that is bang on 10 centimetres, okay? The other thing we've done before starting, you can't really see it in the video, but we've drawn a dark line to make sure that we've got a definite start point for where we're going to roll our squash ball down. For this experiment, it needs to be 50 centimetres in entire length, okay? So this gives us a starting point, it's 50 centimetres, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to roll the squash ball down, start it as soon as I let go, and then stop it as soon as it reaches to the end. We're going to then see how long that takes, and we're going to repeat it then 3 more times so we get 4 readings to calculate a mean. So you ready?
Hi guys.
Go.
Right, 1.05.
1.05, okay? So these measurements are going to be quite small because so these measurements are going to be quite small because it's going so fast, okay? As you've just noticed in the video, that's mostly the main hazard with this experiment is the ball rolling off the ramp, going on the floor, and people tripping, okay? What you would then do is obviously repeat that then 4 times, okay? But we're not going to show you that in the video because you know what's going to happen. The next thing you would do then is move it up. So you've got up in increments of 5, so we'd move it up to 15 centimetres and do exactly the same thing again. Okay, so this is then a completed table of results, and I've also calculated the mean. We didn't have any anomalies to remove, okay? They might also ask you then to move on and calculate the velocity, which is the speed that the squash ball would be moving. The equation for this that is given in the specified prac booklet is 0.5 divided by the mean time. So if I was to work out velocity for 10 centimetres, I would do 0.5 divided by my mean time for 10 centimetres, and that would give me the overall speed, or the that the ball was moving at 10 centimetres, okay? 7, 6, okay? And that would be in centimetres per second. Okay, so that's the speed. Okay, a couple of control variables. We have to keep the squash ball the same. We have to keep the squash ball at the same temperature as well, because squash balls, once they warm up, they've got the ability to bounce and move faster, so it has to be kept at the same temperature and using the same squash ball. The 50 centimetres is really important to make sure you've got exactly the same starting point, so you can see that we could have measured that with a ruler to make sure that we were completely accurate, okay? The biggest inaccuracy with this, okay, and I think you kind of saw it in the prac, is that putting it by here and watching to make sure that you definitely stop the stopwatch when it rolls off, okay? Human error, you might see it differently from someone else, okay? To improve that inaccuracy, you could use a slow-mo camera and slow it down and see exactly when the ball stopped at the end. Some people might suggest using light gates, which would register when it reached the bottom of the ramp, okay? Another thing then maybe to improve inaccuracies would be to increase the length, okay? So instead of doing 50, do 100 on a ramp, and that would give you more time to notice when it stopped.